Alright, so today on our Blackstone 17-inch tabletop griddle, we're going to make some chicken quesadillas. It's super easy, it's simple, it's something you can make real quick, whether you're at the campground or whether you're at home and just want a quick meal. The Blackstone is going to help them turn out great. So, what we've got here, we've got 3 chicken breasts that we've pounded out nice and flat. We've seasoned them up. You can check out what we use to season them in the description below the video. And we've got our grill nice and hot. We're going to start off with just a little bit of olive oil on top. Got the grill on about a medium heat, and we're just going to add this chicken. We're going to put it on, and we're going to lay it away from you. Lay it away. If you lay your meat away from you, you avoid getting any splash back up on you. Just helps keep it a little cleaner. Now we're going to let that chicken cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on this side. Once we get a nice blackening on the bottom, we're going to flip it over. We're going to cook it for another 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll check the temperature. We're trying to get to 165 degrees, and when that chicken gets to 165, we're going to pull it off and let it rest while we make up our sauce, our quesadilla sauce, and then we'll finish up the quesadillas. Alright, so we're about 3 minutes in on the chicken. We're going to take a look at it. Oh yeah, we got a nice blackening on the bottom of the chicken. We're going to go ahead and flip it over. Move it around. Make sure you get some of that olive oil on there. We're going to let that go for about another 3 minutes, and then we'll check the temperature and see where we're at. Alright, so we're 6 minutes in, 3 minutes on each side. Let's go ahead and check our temperature. We got a meat thermometer, and I became a real big fan of the meat thermometer, the instant read thermometer. We're looking for 165 degrees in the thickest part of the chicken. If you pull it at 165 degrees and let it rest for a couple of minutes before you cut it, you're going to be real happy with the results. So we'll cook this chicken for just another couple of minutes. We'll flip it one more time. You can see we got a nice char on each side. We'll flip it one more time. Gonna cook this chicken for another 2 minutes on this side, and then we'll come back and check it again. You want to be right around 165. Anything too much higher than that while the chicken rests is going to dry out. I always like to let my chicken rest for 5 to 10 minutes before I slice it. It just seems to stay nice and juicy that way, so that's what we're going to do with this. Alright, so now it's been another couple of minutes. We're going to come in and check our temperature again in the thickest part of the meat. And we're at 167 there. 167, 168 on that piece. And this piece is a little thinner, so she's probably going to be a little hotter. 172 there. So we're going to go ahead and get this chicken off. Going to go ahead and set it aside, let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes while we get our quesadilla sauce made and get our tortilla shells out here and get ready to finish this quesadilla. Alright, so we got our chicken resting now. We're going to go ahead and get the tortilla shell ready to go. First thing we're going to do, we're going to take our quesadilla sauce. We're going to put just a little bit of it on one half of this quesadilla and spread it out. This quesadilla sauce, you can find the recipe down in the description of the video. But basically it's mayo, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, sugar, and paprika. Find the exact recipe in the description. We're going to put a little coat of that on there. And then we're going to go ahead and slice our chicken. Our chicken's been resting now for probably about 10 minutes. Nice thin slices. Then we're going to come in, add a little bit of cheese to the top of that. quesadilla sauce on the other half of our tortilla shell. We're going to fold that over. I'm going to come over to the griddle. A little bit of olive oil on there. And we're going to put this right down on top. We're going to cook this till we get some nice browning on both sides, get the cheese nice and melted, and it's going to come together real nice. Now, it's not going to take long to get these nice and brown, maybe 10-15 seconds per side. Alright, this one looks good. We're going to go ahead and pull it off, put it on our plate. Now we'll get this sliced up. Alright, so we've got our quesadilla on the plate. Let's go ahead and cut it and see how it turned out. And there we go, just like that. We got a little bit of chicken that came out of it, but that's alright. It had a lot of meat in it. Gonna serve that with some sour cream and some salsa. You have some chicken quesadillas on the Blackstone Griddle. Like I said, we got a little bit of chicken that came out of it, but we really packed it full of chicken. We like our quesadillas to have a lot of meat in them. So there's a lot of chicken, a lot of cheese in there, and went pretty heavy on our sauce. So this should taste really, really delicious. And thanks for watching. You can follow us on Instagram at Joopy Outdoors. You can find us on Facebook at Joopy Outdoors. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate it.